Hi Aquarius, Biting Butterfly Tarot here. We're going to do your check-in, see what Spirit wants you to know. Thank you for being here today. All the information you need to know is listed down below, including the current contest we have going on and the previous winners. So thank you for being here. So far we have see the truth of the matter and speak your truth and be true to yourself. Further research is needed. That came out for, I believe, Leo and Sagittarius as well. And life path and purpose. Be true to yourself. So there's a lot of inner truths either coming together or you needing to own it. Let's get started and see what this entails. So speak your truth and be true to yourself, Spirit. What does that have to do with for the sign of Aquarius? A mirror. So you've taken a deep look. There could also be some mirrored energy going on with you and a counterpart. You've been getting downloads, dreams, communication from your guides, and there's a need for either rapid movement or communication. So I'm not quite sure which one that is. We're going to figure that out. But I feel a heaviness and eagerness, almost like a time is running out vibe in your energy. Privileged lady. So that might be what makes you happy, what makes you feel secure. Coffin. Ooh, so some things might be changing. A mature man. Oh, wow. I didn't see that combo coming. That wasn't what I felt in the energy at all. Why is the coffin here? Something has been put to rest or needs to be put to rest. And I feel like it's between this privileged lady and this mature man. There's a lot of heartbreak with the Seven of Swords and the Three of Swords and the Page of Swords and the Two of Swords. So some type of shady action, could have ghosted, lying, cheating, running away from your emotions, self-sabotage. That's led to a stalemate in the situation, and there needs to be communication. Somebody needs to own their truth. Why is privileged lady here? The Hangman. So she's seeing things from a new perspective. So that's, the second reference for that with the Queen of Pentacles. And so it could be an earth sign, but typically the privileged lady is the Queen of Pentacles. So she has everything she needs in her foundation. And she's very nurturing. But if that lady went into this for just stability, she's probably missing, love. Yeah, the Lovers, Temperance, and the Two of Wands. So someone made a commitment based upon stability. And they're realizing that their heart's not in it. And they need to communicate and be true to themselves. It's going to happen quite rapidly. There'll either be something that's like the cherry on the sundae to trigger it, or I think your energy is just, or whoever this story is, your energy is just, it's like a snowball effect. And it's coming to where, once you see something, how you can't unsee it, that kind of feels like it is here. Like once that truth is seen, you're not going to be able to help but speak it. So we have the Fool and the Knight of Swords. So someone's ready to take a leap of faith towards their own happiness. What would the outcome be if Aquarius was to speak their truth? Ace of Cups. So once you're true to yourself about what you want, who you want it from, you can lay down that burden. Ten of Swords, King of Swords. In the past, someone might have made, a head over heart decision in love, and it's burdening them. And I think this could have been this privileged lady. It also could have been the mature male as well. Anything to add to the mature man. So maybe he didn't see her value. The Sun and the Chariot. It's time to move forward towards what is going to make both of you happy. So this privileged lady and mature man might not even be together. This could be two people that are in separation that need to come back around. The Empress and the Devil. So the mature man might be restricted by another person. That could have been his energy, that he didn't see the value of this divine feminine over here. And he's settled for someone based upon practicality, foundation issues. That's so similar, I think, to your love reading and your weekly reading last week. For some reason, they're saying one more. I don't know why. I don't know what it's going to say. Page of Cups. It's time to speak your truth. They want to speak the truth too. Well, what is the truth of the matter? What is this truth? the Serenade, Confessions of Love. They might be speaking to you in song lyrics. Puzzle pieces, figuring it out, the missing piece of information. It's time to find what you're passionate about. New passions and pursuits. One more. The Rock Star. So that's undiscovered or hidden things. It can also be talents. Some of you are very intuitive and I think are trying to tap into those gifts as well. The truth of the matter, please. Whoops, Distant Horizons tried to flip over. Courtship. So it is something about what makes you happy in love and sudden wealth. That combo has been coming out constantly. Leo, Sag, maybe even Pisces got that. Let's see what that entails. Why is courtship here? So this connection is confusing. Why you feel this way about this person is probably confusing, or it's confusing to them. But there's 2 sevens here. Gosh, you got the 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands, 5 of Cups, and the 8 of Swords. So there's a lot of anxiety and guardedness around this connection, a lot of confusion around it. Probably how to pull it back together. Why is there so much confusion? Or the way things ended. 6 of Cups. Someone needs to see the truth of the intensity of the connection was not just trauma bonding, codependency, whatever you guys were going through then. It was real love. It just, your lives were just so parallel. It lined up perfectly. Look at this. It's time. Judgment, 6 of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles. It's been going on for way too long, and they're trying to bring this back together. What are they figuring out? Someone's figuring something out here. Ace of Swords and the Moon. So everything that was secret, hidden from them, that they couldn't see is coming to light. And it's going to be a harsh truth for some of them because I think to get out of their current situation is going to be quite difficult. They're going to want to do it anyway. But they couldn't see the passion. They misinterpreted the passion. Somebody did. Could be you too. Ace of Wands, 2 of Swords, and Justice. See? Now they're realizing, oh man, like I'm never going to feel this way about anybody. I'm never going to have that same level of passion. What about sudden wealth? They realize they hit the jackpot, 10 of Pentacles. You guys can have everything in this connection, 3 of Cups. They're ready. Ready to reunite. All right, further research is needed and life, path, and purpose. I put them together and now they're trying to say put them apart. I don't really know. We'll see how the cards come out and we'll feel it. Wind chimes. Changes are coming or changes are needed. Your ancestors are helping behind the scenes. So they're all hearing your prayers. And ask your guides for help too. You know, you have to specifically ask them. They can't interfere with your free will. The bright side, healing, reflection. So everyone's reflecting on this. There's been a lot of patience in the connection. You guys can't let each other go. Holding on to past events and or relationships. There's a reason why you can't let this person go. And they can't let you go. False person, despair. This is similar to last week's readings. Child. They're seeing the innocence of this. My throat chakra is now closing back down. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. They're seeing the innocence of this and the despair. Because now it's no longer sexualized and passionate. They're saying, oh my gosh, this was pure love. It was beautiful. And with false person, I think that they just wrote you off as like a false flame. Or you wrote them off. Page of Cups, the Fool. Someone's ready to take that leap of faith and apologize. And I'm fully behind that. Because I think once somebody does the research and they understand the connection a little bit better, they're going to see how it played into that your life path and purpose. For someone out there, it was a lesson in, how do I even say that? I don't want to say materialistic things because I don't feel that you're a materialistic person, but it's just like what you need in relationships, what really makes you feel secure, happy, and safe wasn't just the grounded energy and the finances. I think someone's realizing and feels a lot of conflict within that, like that passion, that love, that deep love matters. And they're having a hard time figuring out, you know, how they loved you so deeply so quickly. But when they realize the soul contract behind it, the life path and purpose behind it, it makes complete sense. And everybody's ready to move forward. Look at all this regret, guys. There's the 5 of Cups again. 7 of Wands. This is a victorious 7 of Wands. He wants to move forward towards judgment. So I think your ancestors are trying to just kind of urge you along. Some of you might be dealing with a Cancer. That's 2 7s again, and you had 7s over here. So there's something to that. Why is there so much despair? Is it because they made the wrong choice? Yeah, they let their happiness go with the Sun and the Knight of Swords. They might be tied to another person, a karmic, but they want to communicate. 8 of Wands. Like, they want to communicate this. They just don't know how or if you would be receptive. What else, Spirit? Yes, see, they're figuring it out. Knight of Swords. Something's going to happen. It's going to be swift. And the blindfolds, I think, will be removed. Even though that's, you know, the 2 of Swords and everything, they're figuring out. Whenever it came to that time for that stalemate and that crossroads, I left behind my Empress, my soulmate, for this false person. And they're ready to make it right. Page of Wands. That's incredible, Aquarius. Seriously, check out the other readings if this resonates. And everybody's in their head about it. Still in their head about it. Anything else to add to further research? Spirit. Look at it from a different perspective, a higher perspective. Did they run because they're a jerk, or did they run because they couldn't handle the emotions they felt for you? And they didn't understand and they were scared. There's a reason why. There's a fear of change, a stubbornness, a stalemate in this energy. And I feel like on some levels it's on both sides, but see, someone's defensive. Everyone's thinking the ball's in the other person's court or hesitant to move forward. They don't want to repeat the same patterns of the past. You know, they want to come forward grounded, you know, with a sense of commitment. But I don't know if they will make the first move. The Deer. See, they're so skittish and nervous about it, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You guys are their light. So reach out. Actually, let me get a different deck here. Should Aquarius reach out and make this connection right, Spirit? King of Swords. You might not be ready. Some of you, I feel like some of you don't want to even communicate, because we've got the 7 of Swords, Death, the 2 of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords, and the King of Swords. That might be a solid no to a couple of you, because they're worried you'll self-sabotage it. Like, maybe that energy's not quite baked yet. But there's also a harshness to it. Like, somebody feels like it has died. This person done me wrong. They can't be my twin flame, my soulmate. Back and forth on the energy. Still at a stalemate. But look, Ace of Wands. What's the end result? What's the final advice for Aquarius for this situation? Now there's communication. The World, the Page of Wands, 8 of Wands, and Judgment. So I think what they're saying is some cycles are needing to close out. Communication is needed, and it's fully going to be amicable, provided that you don't go into it in this energy. The 7 of Swords, Death. There has to be a level of forgiveness with yourself and that person before you're ready, before both of you are ready to have that conversation. For those of you that are ready, when you're not in this energy and you've kind of moved on and made peace, you see the blessings in it. There's no lingering resentment. They're saying it's great. Like, this cycle's ready to close out, either through closure or for judgment. Just go in and own your truth. Be honest about it, because it's time. All right, let's get some final cards. So I hope this resonated, Aquarius. If it did, please join our tribe. Go ahead and subscribe, like, and comment as well if you'd like to. I'd love to hear your stories. I'm always rooting for love. I will always root for love. Drifter, experiencing life as it comes, number 14. And number 44, perfect storm, the courage to step into life. And look at that. It's like there's a raven on there, and his heart chakra has been activated. But I think that's interesting how it said the courage to step into life. And all of this is about being true to yourself and your life path and purpose. So just take that courage to make that step. And look at all these 4s. I just noticed that. Spirit of the river, movement toward adventure. So once you take that first step, it like opens a whole new world. And with Drifter, just kind of go with the flow. If you feel it's time, if you've done your research and it's time to reach out, please do. Straddling worlds. Somebody else got this too. I think it was Leo. Number 52, wandering between realms. So you might feel lost until you have some resolution. And you might feel like you're between worlds because you're making progress to be true to yourself, but you're still, you know, in your past situation until you can move forward. Number 64, adaptability, Woodwives. So it's coming, and it all looks great, Aquarius. So they're telling me one more. Deep diver, diving into a task. And she's diving way down deep in her feelings. You know, water's emotion. That's number 10. For some reason, that's significant to someone. 34, lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. So once that research is realized, take that deep dive. It's going to be great. Thank you, Aquarius. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope to see you back soon. Love and light, and take care.